Hey everyone, I thought I'd do a live today from Roger's chicken coop. I basically got this off of Facebook Marketplace, this one here, sorry. And it was beige with a big waterfall painted on the side, and the shingles were in super bad shape and all curled up. So I had Auto Spa Towing haul it here on their tilt deck trailer, and they basically I gave them the address and they were awesome. They went there, picked it up, brought it here for me, unloaded it right where I wanted it. It was better than I ever expected. And then I just put a new tin roof on it a week or two ago. My thumb is still purple from the scars from the hammering the screws in to get started with it. But anyways, I got it done, and I will show you the inside. Oh, and I painted it and stuff last fall, I guess, summer. I just made this fence thing for Roger last week, and this is how I do up the gate for it. So now I will show you, well, this is the run. They can go not very big a space because that's all I had left for stucco wire, so only to just around the corner of their house basically. But there's only 7 chickens in here. That's basically my retirement house. I put up this vinyl, well, it's basically just a sheet of vinyl fabric to keep the warm air in and the cold air out, and it's just fastened up here on a piece of wood with screws, and I can take it in or out if I want and roll it up, and then it's just hold it down by a rock at the bottom and fold it over so they can come in and out as they please. The inside already had this table. It must have been the guy's workbench, so it was already here like this. And then I built these nesting boxes. It's all one piece though, so it can just be like lifted out of here, no problem to clean under there if I want. And I made a ramp for the chickens to go down. On the inside I insulated it and then used what we had for plywood and paneling and pieced it all together so it'd be warmer. It had this window in already, which is awesome because I can just open that in the summer. I did make the grate for on the front of it though, so that they don't try to like fly through the screen in the summertime, or nothing can like chew through it and get in and get them. I have 2 light sockets up here. One I can put a heat lamp in the winter if I want. The water is on a heated base, and then I have it just plugged in the wall. And then I also have a hanging heater in here that I made this like cage thing for and hung it up, and it's plugged into a thermal cube, and that's basically when the temperature drops to below 2 degrees, the heater is always on. So when the temperature drops below 2 degrees in here, it kicks the heater on, and then when it gets up to 7 degrees, it shuts off. So it always stays above 0 in here. Their food is just in pans, and these shelves were already in here as well. But I did cover them with my feed sacks just so it would be easier to clean, and I also put the feed sacks on this table here too. I don't know if you can see or if I'm holding the phone properly, but they're basically my Hoffman's Elite and Country Junction feed bags. So there's actually a corner of one here, but I stapled them all over the floor and all over the shelves and this table so that I could just scrape it off easy, because let's face it, chickens are messy. And then also when it gets really gross, I can just throw those out and put new feed bags down, and it'll be all good to go and clean again. And that's basically my chicken coop here for my special guy Roger. And I don't know if you all know the story of Roger, but he came with me to rodeos because he was actually my neighbor Jared's rooster, but he walked over here every day and hung out with my horse TC. And so then I asked Jared if I could take him with me to rodeos because my horse was super happy when Roger was around. And he said I could, so I did. And it worked really great. I put a cage in the manger basically next to TC, and he traveled all summer with us one year. And then when I put him away for winter though, so he wouldn't freeze, now he prefers to stay with the hens rather than my horse, so we haven't traveled lately. Not that we can go anywhere anyways, but yeah. So then I decided I would make this Roger's house. Anyways, I hope everyone's having a great day. Maybe one day I'll show you the other chicken coop, how I have it. Take care.